We are on run 12 of 14 in Exotic Racing Series ERS Tier 1, and Doggy Falcons is so far ahead of Birkin. So he's going to have stone cold tires coming onto the grid. The championship leader has been schemed by second place in the championship Birkin because Birkin is still in the penultimate corner. So some interesting gamesmanship playing here from the AlphaTauri, who is gonna, well, do this whole race without sound. So that could also play into one of the factors. Anyway, we are in Sochi Autodrome, the 5.848 kilometer track, 3.634 miles. 2 DRS zones, 18 corners, 6 to the left, 12 to the right. The two championship leaders are currently P1 and P2 on the grid. And we are about to get on the way then. And away we go in Sochi. It's a really good start from Birkin, potentially because Doggy Falcon's tires are quite cold, but Birkin, because of the better start, doesn't really have slipstream because he's already side by side with Doggy Falcons into the corner, and Doggy turns in. Birkin has to leave space, Birkin has to lift, and Doggy Falcons holds on to his lead. Larson is trying to go around the outside of Phoenix, so that means Phoenix has, I believe, taken P4 from Larson, as Leo is fighting with Randall for P6. Oh, some people go really wide. They're going 4 wide behind them. Numinami has lost out here. He's down to P10. He's diving down the inside of T. Burlington, who just turns in. So Numinami has had a terrible start. He's dropping down to P11. And Waffle has made a terrific start on the other hand, as there is a bit of squeeze from Numi to Cranky. Kriko is also in the mix here. He's alongside Marco. And Flava is also looking at the two going side by side into turn 10, and onto the back straight they go. We've had a fight for P4, that's because Larson is almost alongside Phoenix, but he's backed out of that one because Phoenix has used 10% more of overtake compared to Larson behind him. Waffle is also very close to Renzo. And
Waffle is already in P8.
Yep, he's made a great start, and there was a bit of argy-bargy going on in turn 4. I think T. Burlington and Numinami both went wide there when battling, so they've lost quite a lot of time. Spicy is on the inside of T. Burlington to the penultimate corner, but he backs out of it. You really shouldn't be trying to move. Oh, there's contact between Flava and Cranky. They're going 3 wide into the final corner. Have you ever seen that before? Because I have never.
I just catched that Ruff was getting squeezed between Cranky and Flava. He backed off, but it was just a bit too late.
Yeah, and John has taken advantage because all 3 of them has got a terrible exit coming out of the final corner, so John has overtaken Flava into turn 2. The Mercedes driver, after starting from P18 because of a qualification ban, is now up into P60. Shears, meanwhile, is trying to go around the outside of Flava as Ruff and Cranky continues to battle in front of them. Ruff turns in. Cranky has stayed on the inside of him. Shears has gone around the outside of Flava into P70, but they are still going side by side between Ruff and Cranky. Cranky will have the advantage right now because he is on the better soft tires. John has to watch from behind. Cranky squeezes Ruff out a little bit. Shears is joining the fight now. He has to back off into turn 8, but he goes wide because he got to the inside curve. So that means Flava has repassed Shears into P17. And this battle continues straight on as they are being left by Marco by already 2 seconds now. So this fight between P14, 15 and 16 is definitely not helping John, who's currently 5th in the championship, but John does go around the outside of Ruff into turn 13 after the back straight, so John has moved up by 3 positions now, and Flava and Shears continues to fight behind them, and also the 2 McLarens with reserve from tier 2. Morph has dropped to the back of the field after starting from P17, and Stanley has moved up into P19. I don't think so, he's not relinquishing his position. Meanwhile, Kriko goes around the outside of Numi.
Yeah, Numi is letting Kriko by.
Lars has spun coming out of turn 3. So he's thrown away a really good position. And he's got damage, I think. Actually, does he have damage? I don't think so, actually. Because if he stays there, I don't think he's in the championship fight anymore. But this time, Renzo does let him go. So Waffle has passed Renzo on the back straight. This is probably a team order from Williams. So then the, as T. Burlington goes really wide, that means Spicy is right now on the back of T. Burlington, but has gone out of shape after the back straight. We're closing in. Actually, Renzo is using all of his overtake. He trying to go back past Waffle. They are not
Probably
having
some
any.
team tactics here.
Yeah, and Spicy, we squeezed T Burlington out of the track. And Waffle now is using all of his overtake, trying to pass Renzo. This is not working out for Williams at all. They're both straining overtakes, lap after lap. And they are now almost 2 seconds away from Leo ahead, as we have a battle. That's Cranky passing Marco on the front straight.
Using a lot of their ERS to do it.
Yeah, so why are they doing it? Oh, wait, what? How? Numinami must have made a huge mistake. He was 0.8 of a second behind Kriko last lap. He's now been passed by Cranky, and under massive pressure from Marco, it's been a terrible start from Numinami, who I thought would have perfected his alternative strategy like he always does as he goes back down the inside of Cranky. Cranky leaves him space, Numi leaves Cranky space, Marco needs to be careful, they go side by side. This is very close, Marco is using overtake, he's trying to squeeze Numi out. But Numi hands it around the outside of turn 15, which turns into the inside of turn 60. But now he has to defend from John, who gives Numinami a little bit of a love tap. As Waffle actually sets the fastest lap of the race, because he is on the back of Leo again. Shears has spun, Flava has left the session. Leo is right on the back of Phoenix, he's trying to go around the outside of turn 2. Actually, he's done the move before the braking lock. So Leo has moved up into P4, meanwhile Kriko is down the inside of T Burlington into turn 2. So Kriko has also moved up into P9, so he has recovered quite a lot of... Yep, we're having a really good fight though. John is going around the outside of Numinami into turn 13. They're going really... Oh my god!
Oh, Numi outbraked himself, that looked like.
He just went straight into the side pod of Marco. That's a very uncharacteristic from our reigning champion. He's fully lost it for some reason, but...
You're pretty so shit, you're not good. Aggressive number. For fuck's sake with this, John!
That's very interesting, as, oh my goodness, something has happened in front because Spicy has spun and Phoenix has spun. So Phoenix has dropped down from P4 to P9 and he's losing more positions, so a synchronized spin almost from the Red Bull and the Racing Point. There was yellow flags everywhere at turn 3, and now John, who's made a terrific start from P18 to P12, is right on the back of this guy, and Phoenix has trouble. Phoenix is in huge trouble. He's lost his right front of the end plate. He's lost the whole front wing, in fact. And Larson almost spun it. Coming out of turn 5. This is, well, chaotic. And oh, John is pulling up. He's pulled to the inside of turn 2. He's made the move stick already. So the Mercedes driver, 5th place in the championship after starting from P18. And his championship rival, Numinami, starting from P9. They basically changed position now. John is up into P10 and Numinami is down into P15. But by virtue of pitting together, the drivers behind will get held up a little bit as Marco also passes Spicy. Larson is trying to go down the inside of Spicy into turn 3. Oh, what a move. If he can pull this one off, that is brave and precise from the Haas driver. Larson went down the inside of Spicy in the long left-hander. There was one car's width of a gap, and he did it. But he needs to face Numinami, who hasn't pitted yet, and Numinami won't let him go easily.
Waffle is trying the undercut on his teammate.
Okay, he's also put on a set of medium tires. As John now gets past Cranky, Larson gets past Marco. The Doggy Falcons now using his overtake. Numinami has only 9% left, so he's got nothing to defend. This is perfect for Doggy Falcons. Oh, Numinami has done it again. I think his controller might have been broken. Something is definitely wrong with Numinami.
He tried to evade it on the inside.
And the virtual safety guy is out, and Renzo is in the pits. Numinami has left the session. Something has gone wrong for the thing. He's had 2 very uncharacteristic dive bombs. Now has to pass Stanley, who's on those medium tires that he started the race from. And Stanley goes to the inside. He's probably letting them go. I don't think he's defending yet. He's stayed to the inside. He's going to go to the inside again, letting Birkin go this time. That's very good from Stanley, who's decided to stay out of the lead battle. And we will continue to go and watch Doggy and Birkin as John has passed T Burlington. So John is effectively in somewhere around P8, I would say, or P7 already. So he's had a brilliant first stint, and this could come back to John because he's going to be on those soft tires in the final stint, and those tires are going to be so much faster. Yeah, I know John has a great tire wear, so he might do something very aggressive if he thinks he can do it. As Stanley lets Renzo go, but Waffle is not close enough. Stanley gets out of the way. That's some really polite driving from the McLaren driver. He didn't need to let Waffle go there, but he still chose to completely go out of the way.
And Larson just made the move around Spicy as well.
Yeah, but Ken Birkin used the double slipstream to his effect though. He's still behind Marco though. Marco is diving out of the way, just like Stanley did last lap. So the lead fight continues. Marco will give him DRS. Waffle dives down the inside of Renzo. These two are... I don't think they are helping each other. They are just fighting on their own for fun.
Yep.
Because Renzo is down to 18% overtake, and so is Waffle. As John pits, so he does go aggressive. He's done 14 laps on the mediums, and he's already pitted. So he's going to do 13 laps on the softs.
Yeah, John has to cut through the field now if he wants to do something.
Yep, he's got Cranky here. Cranky is not using his overtake. John has pulled out too late. He could have pulled out so much earlier because... And Waffle and Renzo are both on the back of Marco. So Marco is letting them go again. Renzo is trying to use the slipstream from Marco. Marco is getting back into the slipstream of Waffle. And Marco is not letting Renzo go. Renzo locks up. This is holding up Renzo massively. Waffle now has clean air, and Waffle will pull away from Renzo. We finally cannot see the two Williams fighting anymore. Yeah, I hope he learned his lesson last time. As he goes purple, so 133.1. Well, he doesn't need to pull out because Krico had pulled out himself. So he's decided to let John go on the completely different strategy here. Phoenix is deep, he's really deep. John goes fastest again. He's closed in by a whopping 1.8 seconds on the last lap on Leo. That is a shocking amount of pace, and Burke is on the back of Doggy Falcons in turn 3. Doggy has to defend the inside line. Burke is trying to get the cutback. He's going to get a better exit coming out of turn 4. Doggy has to defend the middle line again into turn 5, and Burke gives Doggy a love tap because Doggy has to brake early because he chooses the wrong line, and now Verdex is fully in the fight. Oh, he's going to get passed by Verdex. He's in the slipstream. He's using his overtake. He's pulled to the outside. Doggy is leaving him just about enough space around the outside. Goes Doggy Falcons. Or goes Burke, I beg your pardon. But Doggy Falcons defends his position. And Verdex is still watching from behind. Oh, Verdex is...
serious elbows out.
Yeah, but Verdex is oversteering, coming out of turn 15, so he's lost out. T-Birdie and Larson are fighting. They're going side by side through turn 14. They're making side-to-side contact, and Larson is trying to defend from T-Birdie, who's on those fresh, soft tires, and T-Birdie has gone around the outside of turn 50. Oh, what a move. What a move from T-Birdie, but Larson has hung around the outside. This is side by side into the penultimate corner. Who's going to come out on top? T-Birdie with better tires, brakes later, and takes position. But those soft will wear, even if the tire is not that high. John gets a great exit. Leo is defending the inside line. He's letting John go. Okay, so Leo has decided to play the, well, there's a sportsmanship game as well, because he knows there's no point defending John. It's better to just let John through. Doggy is on 5% overtake. Burke is on 9. Verdex is on 19. Burke is deep. Burke is really deep. He's letting Verdex through. So he decided to give up his second position and let Verdex try to catch up and do something about Doggy Falcons. So this is another team order here from CRL. They're not in the same liveried car, but they are in the same voice call, I believe. Yeah, he's really close. He's got 8% of the ERS, but so is Doggy Falcons. But Verdex is fully in the slipstream as that's 35 seconds for Numinami. Verdex goes around the outside of Doggy Falcons, and Doggy Falcons gets squeezed onto the inside curve, but he got a better exit coming out of turn 14. Need to be patient here. Yep, and he stays patient because he will get the chance on the next main straight as Verdex goes wide coming out of turn 16. Doggy Falcons need to be careful. He needs to stay cool and calm as the Numinami gets disqualified after 38 seconds of penalties. So you can go to 35 but not 38. So here goes Doggy Falcons again. Waffle meanwhile is right on the back of Burke. So Doggy Falcons is using all of his overtake, and so is Verdex, but Verdex nothing to defend because of the DRS from Doggy Falcons as the Renault driver goes down the inside of turn 2. Is he going to outbrake himself? Yes, he is, and he turns into Verdex. They both get a terrible exit, and both Burker is right on the back of both of them again, and John has passed Renzo out of nowhere into P5, and John is only 1.5 seconds behind the front train, and this could play into John's hand. This could be P18 to P1 from the Mercedes driver. Assuming that he has left the session after 38 seconds of penalty. Verdex is on the inside of Doggy Falcons. He sent one. Doggy defends on the racing line.
John had a really good exit.
Yep, he's got overtake. He's passed Waffle. I think Waffle has let him go. Yep, he's not using his overtake. Verdex is on the back of Doggy Falcons, but he's not close enough. John is up into P4. He has 5 laps to dispatch the top 3 after starting from P18. And Verdex is side by side with Doggy Falcons again. The Racing Point driver has done it this time before the braking zone. So Verdex leads from Doggy Falcons, from Birkin, from John. This is the top 4. It's going to be tough for John now. Doggy, meanwhile, is right on the back of Verdex, going down the inside again. Verdex does not defend the inside, but he's trying to go around the outside of turn 2. That doesn't work. So Doggy Falcons has retaken the lead. Coming out of turn 2, Verdex takes a better exit. He's trying to go around the outside of Doggy Falcons, which turns to the inside of turn 4, but he's backed out of it. And this time, is he going to use his overtake? No, he's not. He's saving it. Once again, is Verdex going to pass Doggy Falcons again into turn 13? Yes, he is trying. He's going around the outside. He's passed him before the braking zone again. So at this trend, Verdex might be the winner because every time into turn 13, Verdex is leading. Shears gets 3 seconds. Oh, Birkin, that's a terrible exit. John's got him. John's up into P3. So a shocking exit from the AlphaTauri driver has meant that John is up to P3, and now Doggy Falcon this time goes around the outside of Verdex into turn 2. So Doggy has retaken the lead, but John is here now. John has 2 and a bit more laps to try to overtake Verdex or Doggy Falcons if you want to win this race. Actually, he needs to pass both, but here we go again. Verdex on Doggy Falcons. He's done it again in turn 13. So these two have decided to change positions every single lap around turn 13 and around turn 2. But this is still advantage to Verdex because he is always leading coming across the line. And Doggy Falcons probably need to think about it. He's not using his overtake. Doggy Falcon is not backing off. He's going to take the lead again into turn 2. This time it's going to be pretty late though. He is still ahead by half a car into turn 2. Verdex leaves him room. John is now using overtake. John is now using overtake. He's gone to the inside of he's gone to the inside of Verdex. He's gone to the inside of Doggy Falcons. John has taken the lead.
Wow, what an overtake there. They should have hugged the curb though.
Doggy Falcons was trying to defend the middle line. He was trying to defend Verdex, but John came out of nowhere, has taken the race lead. And does any of these front runners on the medium tires have anything to fight as Leo is round? He's picked up a 3-second penalty, probably gone onto the sausage curb and spun himself after the sausage curb. And Doggy Falcons is dropping back. He's 6/10 behind John as Spicy takes John's that point away by setting the fastest lap of the race after pitting onto a set of soft tires now. Oh, Doggy Falcons.
Verdex had a big braking mistake there.
Yep, and he picked up a penalty. So this will mean, if this stays as it is, Doggy Falcons will take P2 and Birkin will be P3. So the championship fight will continue on, but it's still very much advantage Doggy Falcons.
Yep.
But we've probably seen the overtake of the season today. From John going 3 wide in turn 3. We've seen 3 wide into the final corner. We've seen 3 wide into turn 3. But Doggy Falcons is not giving up. He's close to John. He's really close to John. John defends inside line. Doggy Falcons goes around the outside of turn 2. He's left his overtake on. He decided to cut across the track to take the inside line of turn 3. He's using his overtake. They're going side by side, wheel to wheel. They're touching wheels. John is not leaving Doggy Falcons any room. Doggy Falcons is not leaving John any room. Doggy Falcons goes around the outside of turn 4 and retakes the lead back. But John has one final chance to fight back. We're on the final lap of the race. This has been action-packed. And John will send it to the inside. Doggy left the door open. Doggy is pushing him to the limit. But John is still on the inside, but he's gone deep. He's gone really deep. He's losing positions. Verdex going around the outside of turn 14 over John. And Doggy Falcons retake the lead, but he may be on the investigation for that move he did on John in turn 3. Oh, John's turned into Verdex. And this has all. And Doggy is slowing down. Doggy's out of field. Doggy's out of field. Doggy Falcons is out of field.
Oh,
It's so wide in the
wow.
penultimate corner. Waffle is standing down the inside of. Actually, no, that's Renzo standing down the inside of Waffle. And
Renzo
John
and
has taken the
Waffle.
win. And by virtue of
Wow.
penalties, Doggy Falcons, who crossed the line in P6, has finished in P3.
Wow. What a fight with Waffle and Renzo there in the last corner.
The top
As well.
the top 6 was separated by about 3 seconds on the final lap.
Wow. What a race there.
That was one of the best races I've ever commented on my life, real life races included.
Yeah, this looked really good today.
And
Go on, hold on. And does he shoot?
Does he actually? I
Yeah,
can't
he's
see.
going.
No, I didn't. That's my identical brother.
I ran out of fuel. I ran out of fuel. Oh no.
Are you gonna lose it?
Yeah, I'm gonna lose to like 6 positions. I ran out of fuel.
Oh, he
Oh.
always you're heading.
No. Where do we end up?
Purple freaking one. Speed is
P3.
king.
As if we finished P3.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Oh, I just got in front of Vertex. Getting my elbows out. We nearly got.
So after starting from P18 on the alternative strategy, John TF1 of the Mercedes have won his second race of the season. And to go from P18 to P1, it is an astounding achievement. Birkin finished in P2. Doggy Falcons ran out of field with 3 corners to go, but because Waffle, Randall and Vertex all had penalties, Doggy Falcons still finished in P3. And to start on a set of old soft and in P11 because of penalty, then still finish in P4. That showed Waffle also had pace today. T. Buddington finishes in P7 ahead of Kriko, who is the best of the Tier 2 drivers that's in this race, that he is reserving for this race. So kudos to Kriko. Larson, after that early spin, recovers to P9 as Marco takes the final point of the race. The rest of the finishers include Stanley, Leo, Flava, Cranky, Morph, Shares, Spicy, Phoenix, Luminami with what amount of penalties? I think 38 seconds. I didn't catch that. But he's decided to test the limit of the game and disqualified himself out of the race. And Ruff retiring in the pits early on in the race.